Hello, and welcome to the special report on Arcn Television Abuja. I am Hilda Homsem Fuantuam. In the package, we bring to you a visit of the Honorable Minister for Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Mohammed Mahmoud Abubakar, to some selected agricultural research institutes in Ibadan and Lagos. Ibadan, the capital city of Oyo State, is one of the largest cities by population in Nigeria. The pace-setter state has 6 agricultural research institutes under the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, ARCN, under the supervision of Professor Garba Hamidu Shaributu as the executive secretary. The institutes, in no particular order: Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria, Arcn; Cooperative Research Institute; National Horticultural Research Institute, NIHORT; Federal College of Animal Health and Production; Federal College of Agriculture; and Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, IART. The Honorable Minister was perplexed by the warm reception received from the representatives of the various institutes. The Executive Director, IART, Professor Veronica Obatulu, welcomed and appreciated the visit, and then led the entourage to a closed-door meeting and thereafter a tour to some selected sites of the college.
We call ourselves community, and that was why, because we have 3 organizations here, which I've already explained why you were coming in. So I will just stand up that I'm welcoming the Honorable Minister on behalf of all organizations, institutions, and colleges in the southwest Nigeria, including Akure. All of us being here, that's the Arcn, is being represented by Dr. Famayi, that is Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria. We have NIHORT ED also, Dr. Atunda. We have the Provost for Cooperative, Dr. Ade Oyeleye, and we have Provost for FCA, Federal College of Agriculture, Dr. Augustus, and we have Dr. Owusimbo as the Provost for College of Animal Health, and myself. Yes, we want to really appreciate you, sir, because we know during your tenure, when you came in, especially for the research institutions, we have been able to see a lot of improvement in the way money or fund is being disseminated to us, and the rights that we have been able to stand in different way in order to really do a lot of research that we improve the livelihood of the general population of Nigeria. So we are grateful for your support, but this is of no surprise to us because we know you are into academics also, so we don't expect anything shortfall of what you are doing. So on behalf of all the research institutions and even the colleges, because we can see, I said we're here, the 1,000 lecture room, which has been facilitated, and also we have some classroom you will visit. They call it Abuja. When you see it, you will see that that is really Abuja classroom. So we appreciate you really for all these things.
The excited students welcomed the minister, and he extended to the engineering department and had a look at the local fabricated machines.
Yes, and outside you call it yes, I will try. Thank you, sir. It's good. It's good. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Is that gasoline or diesel?
Gasoline.
Gasoline. What about this one?
This is a manual.
Oh, okay, this is a manual crusher.
If you don't have,
okay, please, sorry.
That's okay. And the solar stove.
The stove, solar stove.
Yes. So you can just, by keeping it like that, you can just put right under.
off-season annual row crop in the hibiscus family as okra and cotton. It's popularly called rama in Hausa language, which can be used as local salad, vegetables in soups and porridges. It grows averagely between 8 to 14 feet and within 4 to 5 months. Kenneth can be used for papers, ropes, livestock feed, and also can be used for building materials.
So these are the end products. This is what we're trying to put together. This is the plant.
Rama.
We call it Rama. Yeah. These are the things that can come out from the plant Rama.
Right.
So what we're trying to do here is to set up a cottage industry where we can train people to take up the technology. This machine that is being set up here is going to consume about 8 tons of fiber per day. And if you're going to get 8 tons of fiber you will be doing a kind of about 2 acres, which means the small industry can propel farmers of about 40,000 to be able to serve this what we call cottage industry. The other thing is, as I wanted to see what we are able to put together. Now, this is the first stage. As soon as we have the plant from the feed, we pass it through this machine. It's going to decorticate this. And then we have the core fiber, and we also have the bast fiber from this. But it's not going to be in this dry form. Thereafter, we move to this. This is soft lining machine. This machine is going to have this fiber like this. Now, we move again to what we call the carding machine. The carding machine is going to change its form from that off to something like this. Now, this is going to be in 2 stages, carding 1 and carding 2. Now, after the carding, there's what we now call the tension, which is going to change the form to what we can use to weave the bag. And that is what we have here. Now, there is this soft lining machine that is linking this stage to this stage, and that is where we are supposed to have about 4 of it. We are importing 2 from 2022 project, but there are still some that will link this place to this place. And that's a point where we are appealing to the minister to help us so that we can have a complete set. Now, this is the looming machine. Once we are able to get that machine, we will now be able to loom it. This is what we now weave it in like cloth, a reel. When it is now reeled into a kind of reel, this will now cut to what size you want. If you want it to be jute, that's a sack that can carry about 100 kg, 50 kg. This one will now be cutting it. Then we'll now sew it into whatever we want in form of this product. We call this one warping machine. Warping machine, there's 2 different products that comes after the looming and cutting. We can produce this immediately after cutting. We just sew to this side. But if you want something like this, which is a produce bag, you can see that this has a form of lining. This is what is going to do that. So it's called warping machine. The warping machine is going to be a kind of lamination so that you can have the female's bag, produce small size bags.
Coming back to knighthood, where the flower girls beautifully ushered the minister and his team to an overwhelming welcome party. The executive director, Dr. Lawal Atanda, expressed his gratitude to the executive secretary of Arcn, Professor Shadobutu, for not just mentoring him, but guiding him through. And hosting the minister at his institute is a dream come true, and it shows how the minister is indeed a humble and dedicated leader and is ready to carry his subjects along. Hence, the introduction of improved seeds and end products of their mandate crops were shared among sister communities to aid them.
The base of this text is to appreciate our Excellency Honorable Minister for the 4 or 3 reasons. The first, this is the first time we're having this opportunity. If we go down in the memory at the annual report of NAHOT that we go to Minister. Secondly, the minister sitting down here has done a lot for us. Even though I came just 7 months ago, but I can say on monthly basis I'm seeing new things he has been doing for us. For the month of time, I will just say 3 of them. First, I said it earlier on at Arcn community. I think that's the first time we are having 100% budget released. Leadership style, pragmatic, and dynamic. Secondly, when I came to NIHOT, March, April, I found that we are having less than 2 hours light, and we have to do research. So I wrote a letter to the minister for approval for dedicated light. It was approved. As we speak today, minister, we have 16 to 18 hours light now. As everybody says, we are still asking for more. You're going to see our request for another 124 hours. Secondly, when we came also, the minister says he wants us to increase our NGL. We wrote a letter for spin-off company, it was approved. Also, when I came, we were told the last time that the employment here was 7 years ago. The minister facilitated it through the president, and we got a waiver to employ the starters. I want you to thank the minister on this behalf. We will stand over. This is very special, sir, Your Excellency, sir. Because for the past 7 years, 8 years, we've not done recruitment in NIHOT. And we don't have people on the field again. Most of the staff have gone, some have retired, some have died. So this is very important for we appreciate you, sir. Finally, I still have a lot, but I will keep them because of what of time. Finally, 3 weeks ago, my mentor, Professor Shabutu, just called me on Saturday around 8 p.m. He said, Honorable Minister, I've asked you to submit one name. I said, for what? We want to send you to Turkey for capacity building on gene bank management and genetic resources. I don't know. I do my profiles, all the staff. I pick one of the staff in here unit. I send the name, and within 3 hours, the lady called me that he's already on his way to Istanbul. So, I'm not saying where that kind of thing is happening, even though you have a dynamic and versatile minister. I must say, Mr. Minister, sir, Your Excellency, sir, permit me to say, if not for your leadership style, we will not even see it here. A lot of things are happening in the ministry that we are not aware of. But you remember us that only NIHOT has genetic mandate to the mandate on genetic resources, and you send it down to us. We thank you, sir. My colleagues, if I continue counting, I will not stop. But because our dad has to go and retire, I was told since 24th he has been on his feet in the interest of the country. So I will write it up here. Nonetheless, I want to appeal to Your Excellency, sir, that you'll be seeing our requests just as children used to do to the father. We have a lot of things, sir, and they will be coming forward to do that, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Earlier this year, we released some funds to produce some foundation seeds because he was saying we only have breeder seed, which if we don't reproduce and multiply, it can vanish due to electricity, epileptics, and other exigency factors. So he released some money, he did the foundation seed. So the essence of this now, Your Excellency, is to now to multiply it, and we cannot do it alone. We need the ADBs and our farmers, who are the stakeholders along the value chain. We'll give it to them, they take it to their respective states, and then they reproduce it, because most of the two products here have specific characteristics, which is an improvement over the previous one. So that's what we have. And the other one, we have biopesticide. Your Excellency, sir, you are aware that, if you recall, we have a patent for this in whole sub-Sahara of Africa. Nobody can produce this except now. We have patent for it, and it's sustainable because it's being made from organic materials. There's no any chemical added to it, so it's a biopesticide. We have Dr. Oke, who is the charge of that. Ministers, I've seen we are gender balanced. We have just any females. So for want of time, sir, we'll call extension people that is in charge. They will call the farmer out. I will hand over to ES, then hand over to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir.
This is an annual or biannual ritual conducted by all agricultural research institutes in conjunction with extension departments, where improved seeds are given to ADPs, and in return, they report back to the institutes.
Germination, you can see it. It's very viable, strong, and you can have up to 10 harvests from particular amaranthus, and it's distinct from other amaranthus because it can branch out, and this increases the seed yield and the vegetable yield. Then for the okras, NH okra worm, this one is very unique. The leaves are large. So apart from eating the fruits are very light. You can eat both the leaf and the fruits.
We also have our gelated products. This is shaddock, it's a variety of citrus. We have wines, areas of wines from horticultural crops, tomato wine, pineapple wine, and roselle wine.
Is it the intoxicating?
We have the alcoholic ones and non-alcoholic, because all wines are alcoholic. Then we de-alcoholize after that. We also have pepper powder. We have our antioxidant teas from different horticultural crops as well. We have our seasoning cubes, no preservative, 100% natural, and this is very healthy in place of our normal or usual seasoning cubes. We have soap made from horticultural waste, from plantain and banana stalks that usually contribute in menace to the environment, and we have converted that to soap gels and paste.
In this under the sun, it goes off, and then when it's under the light, it comes. The insect is nocturnal. And in the night, it comes. You just put water and a little detergent, and then when it comes, it starts beating around that, and it falls into the water, and then that's all. It is controlled without using insecticide. And then we develop these. Tomato Ebola. Yeah, very good. And then we formulated these because we went to the farm and the farmer's field, and we realized that they use all kinds of things to control it because it defies all kinds of synthetic pesticides that we use. And this from kills.
Fortunately, this is the first time I'm coming to visit our institute, which we have about 6 here in Ibadan, and they are all research based. And Agric today is all about research, about innovation, about science. Agric as a whole, we are talking about practicing smart agriculture, technology-based digital agriculture, and all the institute here, especially where I am right here, Naihot, they have so much to offer. I'm impressed with the area of product that I have seen that this institute is producing. And even just now I saw an orange tree that will produce 3 different oranges on one tree. This is amazing, incredible. I'm happy I got to come, but I intend to come back again for a more detailed visit. We are doing so much, and this is one of the things we are doing. We are going to do dry season farming beginning next month. We'll intensify that. We will also make sure that all the agencies that we are working with, custom for example, make sure they do not allow smuggling of food out of this country, because what we don't want is to have shortage of food. We have no shortage of food right now. I'm telling you categorically, we have food in the country. There is no shortage, and we'll make sure that there will be no shortage. Mr. President is very supportive of this ministry. We all know when he came, Agric shot up and is the one that is always making #1 in the GDP contribution to the country. Their future very bright. We intend to continue to increase their capacity. We just got waiver to employ more researchers, developers, people of science origin that can help boost research and development.
In the same spirit, the energized Minister Dr. Abubakar extended a visit to the Center of Excellence, Lagos State, and was amazingly received by executive directors of Nigeria Institute for Oceanography and Marine Research, NIOMA, and Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, where both directors respectively had a parley with the minister, where they highlighted their mandates, achievements, colleges, and exhibited their projects. Professor Sule Abiodun, Executive Director NIOMA, appreciated the gesture and humility of the minister. He elaborated on the need for the government to come in and support the college and create more awareness to all so as to foster the growth of agricultural sector, and this was equally stressed by Dr. Onyoha Paul Chuks, the provost of the Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, who also stated the need for more funds to be channeled to the college so as to train more people in the aspect so as to stand out amidst their counterparts globally. He thereafter appreciated the visit and wished more of such.
Colleagues, I welcome you to the Nigeria Institute for Oceanography and Marine Research, Lagos. Name for the Nigeria Institute for Oceanography and Marine Research. NIOMA has been existing since 1975. She came out of Federal Department of Fisheries, which is the mother. This was NIOMA when we came in on the lower side. The yellow color was NIOMA, and this is new NIOMA within 2 years. It's because of your support. You've worked so hard, and we've seen your tenacity, and we are all also following through with the way you are doing. Our vision is to become the excellence, center of excellence in marine science, which we are doing, and we are still striving hard, because this is the only institution in West Africa that is established to do that. And in fact, today, many countries are now sending their scientists here for us to be trained. That is our goal, national development, putting into consideration food security, and our mission, fisheries and oceanography, aspiration, to ensure that our scientists are always around to support the industry and the nation in the area of development, and we continue to strive to do it. Our mandate is simple: rational exploration of marine
resources and conservation, and bring about new technology to ensure that they are all done easily, economically, and also making marine protein available for the citizens of this nation. And we're doing it. In fact, Americans just left here with my colleagues, going around with them, myself also, ensuring that we got the license to export shrimps to European countries and America. I think they came last month. So we support, because we have the resources, we supported the fisheries to go around the whole industry. And also, it went successfully. We thank God for that. We have about 525 people. And we're also bringing in more experts any moment from now, which I want to thank you. You got the approval from the president for us. Thank you very much, sir. This is the outstation, sir. And they are all active. They are all active. And with your support, let me just go on what we call low light. We've been able to give them vehicles. That was because of your support. For the first time, giving outstation new vehicles. We thank you, Honorable Minister, sir. So this is the department. We have aquaculture. The one in rivers, we have two, Buguma and Halu. We have African Regional Aquaculture Center. We partner with the RUST, University of Science and Technology, to award diploma. But now we want to recommence again. It stopped for a while. We want to start again. It's called Arcn. We have extension department, biological, physical, mariculture, biotechnology, fish technology, fishing technology, marine geology, fishery resources, and marine meteorology. This marine meteorology, at the moment now, we have the most sophisticated equipment, and we also partner with NIMET. We have NIMET here now. We house them here. So we both work together to ensure that we, not only marine, airspace also, we give them information. This is the jetty which we visited. The jetty has been there for more than 40 years until your administration really supported to bring it to this level. And that is the only one owned by federal government. This is our extruder. We have industrial extruder here, and we use it. This is our headquarters at demonstration farm at Badore. It's 20 hectares, and we have so many facilities there, concrete ponds, earthen ponds, and most of them are active.
On behalf of the management, staff and students of Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, Lagos, I wish to welcome the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development to the premier fisheries and maritime institution in Nigeria. I would like to also appreciate the Honorable Minister and his team for finding out time out of his busy schedule to visit the college. Their presence today is unique because this is the first time you will be visiting the college since your assumption of office as the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. This will also avail you the opportunity of having first-hand information of ongoing activities in the college in line with the college mandate. Overview of the college. The Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology is one of the 13 federal tertiary institutions established to meet the agricultural, fisheries, and maritime subsectors needs of the Nigerian economy. The college started in 1969 as fisheries school for vocational training to address the manpower requirement of Nigerian fledgling inshore fleet. It was later upgraded to Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology in 1992 due to the great need to address and generate high-level indigenous expertise to service the phenomenal growth in the fisheries and maritime subsectors of the nation's economy. The college is the foremost fisheries and maritime institution in West Africa, providing quality academic and professional training and producing graduates equipped with the requisite competencies to play leading roles in the world's fisheries and maritime subsectors. Currently, the college has 3 campuses, namely Ibolomi campus, which was in existence before I came on board, and currently now we added Enugu campus and most recently, Andoni campus in Rivers State, sir. The college has mandate to produce middle-level manpower in the following 5 programs: Fisheries Technology ND and HND, Marine Engineering ND, Maritime Transport and Business Management ND and HND, Nautical Science ND, Industrial and Labor Relations ND. Within 3 years of our administration, the college can boast of the following additional 7 new programs in its mandate. We have Oceanography and Fisheries Science, Mechanical Engineering ND, Computer Science ND, Hydrology and Water Resources Management ND, Science Laboratory Technology ND, Marine Engineering HND, Nautical Science HND. This is the first time since 1969 the college is having full accreditation for HND Nautical Science and HND Marine Engineering by MBTE. So before this time, our students, when they finish their ND, most of them travel abroad because there's no place for them to further their education in Nigeria. But with the presence of HND, Marine Engineering and Nautical Science, they can now further their programs within the college. That foreign exchange that they would have spent leading to capital flight in the country would have been now saved, thereby also increasing the quality of our indigenous expertise in this country. We have also provided a full bridge mission. This full bridge mission is to enable nautical sciences students to simulate the different scenarios when they are on board vessels. If you teach them how to handle a vessel, how to chart their course, how to avoid obstacles, how to avoid collision, or how to communicate with other advancing vessels in the high sea. We have paid more than 50% of this, but the budgetary provision for this year was not enough. I'm still pleading to see how the ministry can also support the college in this regard, because this is one equipment that we need in this college.
The minister, in his response to all institutes visited, applauded the efforts, zeal, and readiness to withstand all challenges, sees a new and a better Nigeria, and assured them of an unending support to move agriculture for enhancement and development of Nigeria.
I'm really excited being here in Ibadan today, taking a look at some of our institutions. It's been over a year since I was redeployed to Agric, and I wanted to come, but of course, you know, Agric has so many institutions, colleges, and agencies, department. I was not able to go, but I'm happy, I'm glad that I'm here today to see, even though I will not be visiting some of the other institutions, but I plan to come back, I assure you by the grace of Allah, to take a more detailed visit to all of our outfit that are here in Ibadan.
Really, living environment, coming to agriculture to understand the dynamics, to understand the agencies, the institutions, the colleges, and so many other things. It's not an easy task, and did not have much time, and still a lot of trips, because agriculture is it now. Food security is everything. With climate change, of course, the COVID 2 years ago, and now Russian-Ukraine war, so agri is at the very forefront of happenings today. Anyway, I'm glad that I'm here, and here I think this is the only institution that really have this gathering of all the ones that I even visited today. So this is just to say how much we consider this institution, and I have seen an array of product in his office. I didn't know you do all these things. So this is one more reason really to support your institution, and you can be rest assured we will do more and more than what we have done already. When I was in environment, we started talking about the blue economy. And of course, you are right in the middle of the blue economy. So even when I came to Agric, I, of course, want to visit everywhere, but this one in particular. Well, I'm here today, and thank God for that. I have had so much. I was keeping track of what to ask, but everything is self-explanatory. You know, what you are doing here, the progress you have made and making, and where the future is headed, like I've earlier mentioned, blue economy. And you seem to have everything. Really, I did not know you have all this, even simulators, just like the aviation. That's one of the list I'm expecting, but simulators, therefore, you know. So really, this is very impressive, and simply I will just say we will do everything humanly possible to continue to support NEOMA to make sure you do better in the oceanography and marine research, and of course the training in the college. This administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is very much interested in research, development, innovation. The world has gone digital and even going nano digital now. So really we must continue to do our best in that area to make sure we are not left behind. Already we are behind, but you know, trying to catch up. And from what I have seen and from what I have heard, you are doing really excellently well here as a research institute and the college put together. So I really commend the ED and of course you, the supporting directors and staff. One man cannot do it. It's always a collective effort and a collective responsibility. And I think that exists here, and I hope you will continue to give your best. Whatever support we can give you additionally, we will do that to make sure that everything continue and the progress continue. You have accomplished so much even during your stay at the college, and you are doing the same thing here. This place has a long history, and of course we want to make sure that it builds on that history and do better in the future. I'm very happy to be here today in Lagos and to be looking at these two institutions, NEOMA and of course your college here. Well, as I found out with NEOMA, you have done so much here also in this college. Listening to the provost, it's like I have nothing to say but say well done, well done, well done. However, the ministry will always want to encourage, commend, and then at the same time make comment to improve. No matter how good you are doing, you can still improve. And if there are areas that you are not doing so well, you can improve. Right now, it's just, would like to say improve, improve, improve. So far, what you have mentioned, what you have achieved, right from the beginning to date, I would say, I think since the conception of the college in 1969 and then to date, a lot has been achieved. And another good thing is improving on something from like donor agencies, funding agencies. Some will have these additional resources and may not actually use them to the full advantage. So, but the thing is, use it to develop more of your own resources, which you have done from the list of accomplishment and even upgrading what the Japanese have donated. So this is very commendable. You have a lot of departments really and courses and new courses that you are doing, and it seems there are competent staff here and directors, you know, people with engineering, with PhDs, masters, and all that. So well done. This opportunity to look at some of the institutions that are in Ibadan and here in Lagos. Previously, we have given some assignment to upgrade certain things, to do improvement, and so one of the reasons of coming is to see where have they gone, what milestone have they achieved from what they have been doing, and specifically what we have asked them to do. Of course, the institutes in Ibadan, I think we have 5-6 institutes in Ibadan, which I have visited yesterday. For the most part, a lot of miles has been gained. They have made a lot of progress. Where there are needs for us to tell them to do more, we have done that. While coming here to Lagos, I started with, of course, Neoma, and coming here to the Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology. I'm impressed, starting with Neoma. They have done so much. Considering when the college started in 1975 to date, a lot has been done, a lot of improvement, going in line with the current technology drive around the world, which means global practice. A lot of technology has been instituted and is being instituted. That is at Neoma. And the same thing here, coming to the College of Fisheries, the same thing. They have made a lot of improvement. We are really pleased. And this the kind of thing that we like to see, that will encourage us to do more for the school. When you come asking for more money or for more structures or something, the ministry will not be encouraged to do that. So overall, I'm satisfied with what I have seen from Ibadan coming to Lagos here. Of course, you will always have areas where you will say, okay, improve in this, improve in that, and we have done that.
Hope you enjoyed this special episode. Keep watching more of our programs. I remain Hilda Homsem Francois. Take care.